When Jack Satterfield found the black box under his grandfather's bed, he thought he'd struck it rich. But when he opened it, he found only an old Bible and a letter. He unfolded the paper and read, "Jack, if you're reading this, I'm gone. Inside this Bible are 9 secrets to building wealth. Secrets God Himself laid out for us. Read them, follow them. In 5 years, you'll be wealthier than you can imagine. Ignore them, and you'll be bankrupt before you know it. The choice is yours. Grandfather Samuel." Jack's heart pounded. 5 years to wealth or bankruptcy. He looked around the empty farmhouse. The paint was peeling, the roof leaked, and he had more debt than he cared to admit. He had nothing to lose. The next morning, Jack walked into the village square with the Bible tucked under his arm. He needed help understanding it. That's when he spotted Thomas Bennett, the most respected man in town, sitting on a bench outside the general store. Thomas was in his 60s, with silver hair and kind eyes. He'd built 3 successful businesses in Maplewood and was known for his honesty and wisdom. People said Thomas could turn a penny into a dollar without breaking a sweat or a moral law. "Mr. Bennett," Jack said, approaching cautiously, "I need your help." Thomas looked up from his newspaper. "Jack Satterfield, I heard about your grandfather. My condolences." "Thank you, sir." Jack hesitated, then held out the letter. "He left me this. Said there are 9 secrets to wealth in the Bible. I don't know where to start." Thomas read the letter slowly, then smiled. "Your grandfather was a wise man. Sit down, son. Let's talk." Over the next few weeks, Thomas became Jack's mentor. They met every evening after Jack finished his shift at the lumber mill. Thomas opened the Bible and showed Jack the first principle, the first secret. "Sharpen your blade before you swing it," Thomas said. "Ecclesiastes says if the axe is dull, you need more strength to cut. But if you sharpen it first, the work becomes easier. Jack, what skills do you have?" Jack shrugged. "I can lift heavy things. I'm strong." "Strength is good, but it's not enough. You need knowledge. Learn carpentry, learn bookkeeping, learn how to negotiate. A sharp mind cuts through poverty faster than strong arms." Jack enrolled in evening classes at the church. He learned to read blueprints, calculate costs, and manage accounts. It was hard. His hands were used to hammers, not pencils, but he persisted. One night, Thomas asked him, "Jack, why are you working so hard?" "Because you told me to," Jack replied. Thomas shook his head. Wrong answer. The second secret. Work like the ant. Proverbs says the ant has no commander, no overseer, but it stores its provisions in summer. You can't wait for someone to push you. Faith without works is dead. God gave you the blueprint, but you have to build the house. Jack realized Thomas was right. He started waking up early, not because someone told him to, but because he wanted to. He took on extra projects, saved every penny, and stopped waiting for life to hand him opportunities. 6 months later, Jack had saved $200, a small fortune for him. He rushed to Thomas's workshop with a grin. "Mr. Bennett, I'm ready to start my own carpentry business." Thomas set down his tools. "Good. How much will it cost?" Jack's smile faded. "Cost? I don't know." "Then you're not ready." The third secret. Count the cost before you build. Jesus said a man who starts building a tower without counting the cost becomes a fool when he can't finish it. Sit down. Let's make a proper budget. They spent hours calculating. Tools, materials, workshop rent, advertising. Jack realized he needed $500, not $200. His excitement turned to despair. "I'll never have that much," he muttered. "Not with that attitude," Thomas said firmly. "And not while you're drowning in debt. How much do you owe?" Jack pulled out a crumpled list. $50 to the general store, $30 to the blacksmith, $120 to the bank. About $200, he admitted. The fourth secret. Kill the debt before it kills your future, Thomas said. The borrower is slave to the lender. Start with the smallest debt. Pay off the general store first, then the blacksmith, then the bank. It's called the snowball method. Small victories build momentum. Jack followed the plan. every extra dollar went to debt. The day he walked out of the bank debt-free, he felt lighter than air. "Now you're ready," Thomas said. "But remember, the fifth secret. Gather little by little and let it multiply. Don't chase get-rich-quick schemes. Proverbs says whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow. Save consistently. Invest wisely." Jack opened a savings account and deposited $10 every week. It felt painfully slow, but Thomas reminded him, "A river carves a valley not by force, but by persistence." Within 2 years, Jack had enough to start his carpentry business, but Thomas wasn't done teaching. The sixth secret. "Spread your portion across 7 ventures," Thomas said, quoting Ecclesiastes. "Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify." Jack didn't just do carpentry. He bought a small plot of land and rented it to a farmer. He invested in a friend's bakery. He even started teaching carpentry classes on weekends. If one venture failed, the others kept him afloat. But success brought new temptations. Jack bought a fancy coat, ate at expensive restaurants, and thought about buying a bigger house. Thomas pulled him aside. The seventh secret. Guard your walls or lose everything. A city without walls is defenseless. Self-control is your wall. Don't let lifestyle inflation destroy what you've built. Jack returned the coat and stuck to his budget. He realized wealth wasn't about spending, it was about keeping. As Jack's businesses grew, he faced tough decisions. Should he partner with a man offering a shady deal? Should he cut corners to save money? The eighth secret. Walk with the wise and stop consulting fools, Thomas reminded him. The ninth secret. And build with clean hands or watch it crumble. Ill-gotten money dwindles away. If you cheat, you'll lose everything. Maybe not today, but eventually. Jack chose integrity over shortcuts. He consulted Thomas and other successful, honest men. Slowly, his reputation grew. People trusted him. Business flourished. 5 years after opening the black box, Jack stood in his new workshop, a sprawling building with the finest tools in Maplewood. He'd hired 6 workers and had more orders than he could handle. He wasn't just surviving, he was thriving. One evening, a young man knocked on his door. "Mr. Satterfield, I'm broke. I heard you used to be like me. How did you do it?" Jack smiled and pulled out his grandfather's Bible. "Sit down," he said. "Let me tell you about 9 secrets."